Drop it.
And what's going on, everybody? Good morning. All right, let's do the roll call. Long time no see, huh? We were live last night. Gaetano, Lofty, Little E, D Young, Tyler, Black Betty, good morning. Alan, Daniel, Amara, good morning. Woody, Samuel, and Joe, good morning. Michelle, good morning. Frank, Jason, Warren, good morning. Nice little market move this morning, right? Get a little pop up before market open, then you get the trade down, give you close to a 1-to-1. You have to respect the 200 on the S, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at this, right? This is the anatomy of the trade, guys. I want to show you something. This is why we say respect the 200 always. If you are attempting to trade through, let's say, this trade design, and the 200 is right there, respect it. Just respect it. There's no reason not to respect it, unless you were just that type of kid and your dad had to bring out the Twitch and your mom the sandals. Spanish-speaking folks understand the chancla, the almighty chancla. Still gives me PTSD, right? And so you gotta go ahead. You gotta go ahead and respect the 200, okay? Come on, guys. It's not the exception. It is the rule. Yes. Freaking chancla. You know, my grandmother, she was a ninja. You know, you're running down the long hauls. You're running, right? You're running. That thing would boomerang and turn the corner. You think you're safe. What? Seriously, I swear to God, Spanish mothers, they're the technology behind heat-seeking missiles, okay? They are the technology behind it. So let's get to the chart here, guys. You understand what this is. This is the trade design down. That was the 200. Now, if we go to NQ, we see something a little different. This was aggressive, right? And NQ, it goes ahead and breaks through, get your entry, nice, decent entry, gives you that 1.5 to 1, comes all the way down to 3 to 1. That's a solid trade there. For anyone trading NQ, if you took this trade, your day should be done here, right? Your 1% turned into 3%. It gave you more than you deserve here with that 200, right? Of course, you should have respected it, and honestly, that 200 was right underneath your target at a 1.5 to 1, so that is your target. Done, right? Well, Jalissa, yes. So, you guys, okay, actually, right? Asking the right questions. I like when people ask the right questions. Okay, I'll get into GME in a second. Okay, guys, when we are below the 200, we're biased. We're biased. This is directional bias, right? Below the 200, you have directional bias to the downside. I know my arrows look like crap, right? So you're looking for trades to the downside. Alternatively, if we are above the 200, it means we have a directional bias to the upside here, right? That's what we're looking for. Directional bias to the upside when you're above the 200. Now, let's go ahead and look at GME. And what I'm going to do is let you guys sort of kind of guide the stream and ask the right questions, okay? So here we are with GME. Holy hell. GME's having a whole lot of fun here at 32.86. Now, I tweeted about GME where, it was 26 to 36. That was the range that we needed to see, and obviously we would like to see a break above 36. You guys can go on Twitter and fact check me here. I gave that range. That was our bracket. We failed 26 to the downside. It's a trap. It's a trap. And again, fact check me on this, because GME has been oscillating between the $26 and $36 range. So as it stands right now, yes, it is trending up. We do have day highs on levels. Hey, look, if you're going to go ahead and take it at 31, guys, if you're playing options, with Roaring Kitty over here, you guys have more of an advantage than Roaring Kitty. The only thing he has is an audience, and he's pumping the stock. Oh well, but you know strategically when to enter, right? We're talking about smart money. Let's not embrace the dumb money concepts. You are not dumb money. Dumb money is Wall Street bets. Dumb money or the YOLO crews, right? Dumb money are the guys who go ahead and oversize, lose their house. Oh my God, it just makes my stomach turn, right? So you guys have an advantage here with GME. Again, guys, I want you to guide this conversation in the chats here. I don't want it to be just me, making this like, I don't know. What's that? What was the class of high school? Oh my God, it's been so long since I've been in high school. Tyler, what do you call that? Where it's a class, but it's not a class. You're just sitting there studying. It was a free class, a free period. What was it, study hall? Yeah. Okay. So, this is GME. If anyone's curious about AMC, there you go. Study hall. That's right. So, AMC. Again, respecting the 200 beautifully. Guys, if you're looking to trade options, right? If you're looking to trade options strategically, you can trade off of these things, right? The system works. We can look at NVIDIA, and the system works. I get it to work. We get it to work, right? Where's NVIDIA? Shout outs to my trade camp crew. If you guys are at the airport, see you later today. We'll do the meetup. I'm excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow's trade camp. Let's see here. Jack Train Gabe on NQ. The first candle, those was the entry. How do we catch the entry? Well, if you have to ask that question, you probably shouldn't even chase it. Wait for the next setup. If you're not catching the entry, you're not catching the entry. But I'll show you. I'll show you how to work with that. Now, going to NVIDIA here. NVIDIA absolutely died. Again, strategic advantage. You're coming on in. You go ahead. You see that level there? You see that level? Boom. Take profits. Right? Now you got an entry here, and it's an aggressive death. You could target the 200 or more, depending. Right? If you're risk averse or risk seeking, you make that money. Take that money, be done. How do I best to recommend to start trading? Okay. We're doing an entry line or candle close. For me, there's many ways to skin this cat. There's no a hard and fast rule, even though candle close is the safest. For those of you who are just getting started trading, you got to do the candle close, right? If you're not entering the trade with a stop loss immediately, you got to do the candle close. That's no exception, okay? I want you guys to stop worrying about advanced techniques. Guys, if you have not been trading over 3 years, you should not be asking about entry or candle close. I mean, let's be real. If you haven't had a profitable year trading, then you probably should stick to candle close. Now, going back to the question here, actually, Vincent, how do you get started with trading? That's actually a really, really good question. So what I want to do, guys, is ask you on average, right? Richard, what's going on, brother? I'm going to ask you all on average. How much do you make an hour at your day job? Let's do that. Let's get an average number here. Come on. I know some of you still live with your mom or maybe your girlfriend, and she's a nurse, and we talked about nurses. One of them in our community actually married a doctor, so he's safe. All right, so Vincent makes $40 an hour. Cool. All right, 21. Morrow makes $4.59 an hour. 32, 85, 35, 20, 80, 45, 32, 35. Okay. Wow, we got some ballers here. All right, so let's make it $10 an hour. Damn, bro, you know what? Get some knee pads, some lipstick. We gotta up that average, okay? So, Gotta try. Anyways, almost 50, 17, 222. All right. So, guys, what do you think is a fair average? What do you think is a fair average? $36 an hour or 50, just based on what was commented here. Okay. This is my new day job, so very important that this works. Hubby is holding down the fam in the meantime. Amara, slow and steady. Okay, slow and steady. And I'm going to help you out here. Just put things into perspective. Okay, 36 average so far. You guys agree with that? Did we get thumbs up on there? Right? We get thumbs up? About 95-ish an hour, about 100 an hour. I'm not loading any contracts. All right, let's just say 36, right? Okay, cool. Let's do this, guys. 36. So, we get 36 hours, 36 an hour, right? Now, how many seconds are there in an hour, right? So how many seconds are in an hour? Well, it's 60 by 60, right? Which is 360. $3,600. Or excuse me, 3,600 seconds. That's 3,600 seconds in an hour. All right, cool. Which means you make 1 penny per minute, per second. You make 1 penny per second. Interesting, right? Very interesting. You make 1 penny per second. So, when we go ahead and we look at some of the opportunities that we have in the market, let's go ahead and bring up ES, or let's bring up NQ. NQ. Let's bring it up. So you're making a penny per second on average, right? That's your life. Congratulations, right? So if you see a penny on the ground, it's probably worth picking it up. Now, when we go ahead and we look at this trade design here, right? Let's say we nail the century. We nail the century and we take it down to the 200. That's 31 points. 31 points in 5 minutes. All right, so what's the math on that? 31 points, 5 minutes. That's about, what's that, $600? Can someone do the math for me? $600 in 5 minutes. What is that in seconds? Come on, let's do the math. This is what's going to keep you from being greedy. Let's do the math. What is that in seconds? Yes, 620. That's 20 cents a second. Is that our math there, guys? Right, 300 seconds. Right? Yep, so it's 20 cents a second. Now, what have we just highlighted? What have we just highlighted? We've highlighted that, well, you guys really don't understand the value of time and money, right? Therefore, you're highly inefficient, and you're looking at the market. No, it's not 2.1 cents per second. If we're making it in 5 minutes, Daniel, it's 20 cents a second. But what we're highlighting is that you don't understand the value of time and money. You're highly inefficient, and you're using the market for the wrong reasons. You're using the market to get rich, as opposed to using the market to become efficient. And when you start adapting the mindset of becoming efficient, that's when you start appreciating the trades that come, and you get your scalps, you make your money, you keep it moving. Because remember, we talked about it. We only need 1% a day over 2 years. $5,000 makes you a millionaire. Do you guys understand what I just shared with you? I'm pretty sure we got people there doing the math right now, like, yeah, damn. So doesn't it make you feel like an asshole when you go ahead and take a trade and you make about like $300 on that trade, and then you want to keep trading? Doesn't it make you feel like a fucking asshole? It sure should. It sure should. Because greed is the number one, it's the number one nemesis to traders. Number one. Greed's going to destroy you. That's it. Am I making sense here? Yes, no, thumbs down, thumbs up, maybe, right? Maybe we got some people on a short bus. Okay, good, good. Well, 300 is the average day for 36 an hour, right? But you did it in 5 minutes, right? So now you've uncovered the secret of the market. That's why we love it. It's called being efficient. That's why there's such thing as leverage, because with the leverage, it allows you to be a little more efficient, right? Because you're not getting a one-to-one. So, guys, think about that. You guys want even bigger numbers? If your time is worth 1 penny a second, you just 200 times your worth. Maybe, yeah. How does that make you feel, right? Makes you feel like being greedy is just dumb. We don't need to be greedy, okay? And that was just measuring from the entry to the 200 here, right? That's not giving you that 3-to-1, right? D boy, you want roaring kitty profits? Well, guess what? The odds are stacked up against you, right? You don't have the eyeballs. That's one. Yeah. It's just the odds are stacked against you. I don't know. It just that was $2 per second. Was it $2 per second? How is that $2 per second? Was my math wrong? Romeo, what's up? What's up, Fat Mac? Joe, you guys got me pulling out my calculator here. My math is wrong. Your math might be wrong. Uh, so, yeah, ooh, $2 a second. Okay, forget 20 cents, guys. This move here, come on. All right, at least you guys are interacting with me, right? You guys are interacting with me. All right, 30 points, $600. This is actually 60 points. That's $1,200. You guys want to do the math on that? So we go a penny a second to $2 a second. My math wasn't mathing. So hey, look it. We under promising, over delivering, right? My math was wrong. Cool. Yeah, in Asians we trust. In Asians we trust. It is mind blowing. This is 20x. So you make 36 an hour to make a penny a second to make $2 a second. Blows your mind, right? Blows your mind. In Asian we trust. They never get nothing wrong. Unless the child's black. That was a meme that I saw. I'm sorry. Holy shit. YouTube is about to cancel me right now. I'm just thinking back of my boy, right? He's name's Chris, and African American, and he had a child with a Filipino. They acted like that man did not exist. Holy shit, I felt bad for him. Like, they did not accept that man into the family until, like, I don't know, maybe the kid was already like 21. Holy shit. Okay. All right. Back to NQ. Here we go. We're Pride Month. We're good. Don't get me started on the tree hugging, rainbow loving. No. Okay. All right. Let's go to ES here. Uh, Remember the Asian guy from Nordic? No. Auntie Trade says I need to be canceled. Never. It's just not happening. Like Auntie Trades. Do you actually even trade Auntie Trades? No. So, yes, data view. See, Mike confirms it. There you go. Way to go, Mike. So here we go. Yes, did what I had to do. Did what I had to do. I paid. So what we have so far is just pretty much a choppy day. Pretty much a choppy day. That's it. Oh, nothing to do here. Let's see. Economics. Yeah, it's chop. It's just there's nothing. It's boring. So this did okay. What we have here, because we see, like, okay, I made my money. This is Chop City right here, right? And I value my time. I value my time. And I made my scalp. I made my money. Hey, I'm big pimping right now. I just upgraded myself from a penny a second to $2 a second. We are balling. We have just elevated our lives, guys, right? Yes. Let's see. ES breaking out. Yes, we see the breakout here. This is a trait design up. Okay. Let's do it. And so we're going to go to familiar territory here, okay? Guys, when we're taking trades, we're going to go to familiar territory. What is familiar territory? It's probably day highs. So we'll just go ahead and, we'll scalp it for day highs. Right there. It's 25 bucks. It's 50 bucks. Wait. Let's put this in perspective. Let's put, yeah, I mean, 25 bucks. I made 50 bucks, 75 bucks, 75 bucks. Guys, how long have we been in the trade? It's been less than, I'm making 100 bucks. Guys, what is this? What is this? This is like, oh. I was making like $7 a second until the market decided, like, yeah, we got to take a little bit of that back. But I'm going to trade the plan here. It is chop. I'm going to trade the plan. We're trading small, okay? This is the plan. I want to go to familiar territory. For me, familiar territory was up here. We could, if we want to be safe, and we know that we could make about 100 bucks here, then that's what we would target. Okay, so we're still in a trade design. Again, it's chop. We go ahead and manage our risk. Okay? Man, you gotta love the markets. Gotta love the markets. Oh man, that was a case of like, yeah, we know it's chop. And the trade design's there, but you can make a quick scalp. You gotta trade small. This is small, 125 bucks. Nothing, right? Small, but if you were trading ES, if you were trading MES, remember we talked about trading smaller so you can live longer and hold on to the trend longer, right? Well, you'd only be down 5 bucks. You'd only be down 5 bucks, right? So keep that into perspective. Now, if we're trading ES with me, and you see this, it's happening. We're trading the trend, and we have been in this 10 minutes so far, maybe, at or about. Okay. And We're just gonna let the trade go. So if I make $100 in 15 minutes, what is that? Is that 400 an hour? It's about 400 an hour, right? So we're gonna see what happens here. And holy shit, yes, we have to close that trade. We have to close that trade. $50 in 50 seconds. Taking the kids into Boston today. Nice. So what's happening here? What is happening here? Wait, do we have you have any data happening right now? This is a little weird. This price action is weird. Very weird for this price action. Yeah, it is choppy. The EMAs, yes, it is choppy. We're just gonna hang out here. Just gonna hang out. I'm just hanging out. Chase small to begin with. We're just hanging out. So let's go ahead and look at what? What do you guys want to look at? Do you guys want to look at AMD? Man, it's been a while since we looked at those companies. No data. It's all about Nvidia moving the market today. All right, Lofty stopped out and kept the take. Good stuff. It's Nvidia. Uh, it's the whole antitrust thing, right? The whole antitrust thing with the Nvidia and whoa. That's wrong. That's the wrong Nvidia. Oh yeah. Okay, I can see this. I can see this, guys. Look. All right. So we got some consolidation here. Just not too bad. Nah, we're good. If like to see Nvidia reclaim, but Jesus, Nvidia $1,200. Do you guys remember way back when we called Nvidia at like $160 call option? You guys remember that? Oh fuck! My God, I wonder what $200,000 would have been like with this one. And Nvidia has wrecked me several times. I boycott Nvidia. It's humbled me. Yeah, Morrow, remember? We called it out at $160. It was a call option. It was a nice, like, long term hold and ah. Alright. What's the best? The best broker for trades is, I mean, if you're gonna trade shares, you're probably good with, the Fidelity, the E Trade, the Weebles. I feel like Robinhood, no. You know how we all feel about Robinhood, no. But yeah, can you explain your chart setup and why not use all tools available? Love cars. What do you mean all tools available? Right. We don't want to create just overload, cognitive overload, right? NVDL is an option for a lower price. Nice. Um, let's go ahead and see what we have here. That was is AMD following in sympathy? AMD is like, yes, inverse. Yeah, we're gonna hit the inverse button here. Nice, nice. Let's see what else we have. Apple. Let's see what Apple's doing. Apple consolidating, trending up here. What about Microsoft? Not bad. Yeah, looking consolidating, look a lot like Apple. Cloud trailing stop and others. Oh, it's to make the chart cleaner so it's easier to see, right? For me personally, now that we have the candles that are colorized, guys, all right, a little life hack here. Little life hack. Because we have the colorized candles, we know objectively where we are relative to the EMAs, right? So if we get full green candles here, we know that we're above the 13 and away from the EMAs, thus trading in freedom, right? You guys know how we talked about, like, if you trade into the EMAs, the 13, the 24, the 48, when you trade into the EMAs, you're trading into friction. So now you can see clearly that because they're colorized, we get you away from the EMAs, right? And then, of course, you can see how you're chopping in the EMAs here. That's obvious chop right there. You could see that. You could see moments where you're below right here. This is where you are below the 48 EMA right there. Okay, and if we go ahead and we turn on the EMAs, you'll see exactly that. Let's turn this on. You see, that's exactly that. So we give you those colorized candles, okay? Now what this does is it removes the cognitive overload, because what I've learned in working with you guys in Gabe's Longevity Club, what I've learned is you guys see the 13 and you can't help yourself. Right? Oh, it's breaking at 13. I'm going to make a trade out of this. I'm going to enter on the 13. So where do I exit? Oh, the 24. Now, the thing is this is where, oh, I'm going to be, right? I could pick any one of you. And this has happened to you. You go ahead and you enter on the 13. It moves in your favor. You made a trade out of nothing. You made something out of nothing, right? But then you're thinking, like, okay, where's my target? And you see it approaching the 24, right? Yes, it is, Morrow. You see it approaching the 24, and you see that it's penetrating, but it has no lube. You see it penetrating, has no lube. But then it gets a rejection. It rejects from the 24, right? You guys seen this so many times. It rejects from the 24, and now you got a losing trade, right? And then you sit there and you're like, if I just would have taken profit at the 24, right? Or the times where it breaks to 24 and then you're targeting the 48. Same thing. But then when you get to the 48, what happens? Greed sets in and you're like, I want more. So then you're taking something, you made something out of nothing by making the 24 EMA an entry point, but you didn't have the discipline to take profit as it was approaching the 48. Am I wrong? Does that sound like a scenario a lot of you guys have been in? And these are actual scenarios where it's highly probable. The loss, it's a loss. It's highly probable. We want to stay away from highly probable losing situations, right? You're gonna fuck around. You're gonna find out. It's just we got to stay away from that, right? So that's what I'm trying to do, and keep you guys safe, and keep you again putting you in highly probable situations of winning, and keep you from overthinking your trades. That's my job. That's why myself and my engineers, we go at it, right? And we're constantly looking at ways to simplify it for you, okay? That's what we're trying to do. So let's go ahead and look at NQ, because NQ looks like she be popping. Okay, so NQ. We have an entry here. Oh boy, things are getting spicy. Yes, I like NQ here. I do. You do have a level. Right there. This trade design is fucking around here, but yes, you got the entry there with NQ. We have a level here. This is going to be quick money. It should be quick money. Oh, you want me to push it up? Oh no. But I will go ahead and just play small, just so I could show proof of concept here. We do trade small, and I'm going to go ahead and look at, we're up $85, $75. We're going to go ahead and target this level, $100, $90, $50. This feels like This feels like ES all over again, right? So we're just going to let this trade play. We're going to let the trade play. Up 95 bucks. We're hanging out here. 40 bucks. Now NQ moves very, I guess, fluidly, if that's the right word. Very fluidly. But yeah, I'm targeting this area right here, and we should be cool. Now I have to go ahead and check out my ES trade. We're babysitting this trade. Okay. I'm down 175 bucks, 150 bucks. But you guys notice something. I am not micromanaging my trades. You guys notice that? I'm not micromanaging the trades. I'm just chilling here. I have 100% faith and trust in the system. I'm just hanging out with you guys. We're talking about NVIDIA. We're talking about whatever else we're talking about. Let's see. 50 bucks, 75 bucks. Let's go ahead and check out. Now looking good. We're looking good, right? Yes, yes. So I'm down 75 bucks. I'm down 100 bucks here with the yes. But then I'm like looking at NQ and I'm like, all right, NQ. I'm up 145 bucks. Yeah, this is my target here. I'm looking for just shy of this level. I can make that happen. My gains on NQ would offset whatever happened to me on ES, right? We're just gonna watch it. Let's just let it happen. That's a 5-minute candle. We're just gonna let it happen. Let's go to ES. ES is still fucking with me here. I don't like it. I don't like it. Look at that, guys. It was trying to come up to my break even. Yeah, we're just gonna let it happen. That's not pretty. Not pretty. Let's go ahead and look at NQ. NQ still trying for me. Come on, let's just let it happen. It's so choppy. It is. Super choppy. But once again, guys, this is why we trade small. Now, if that was one MNQ, for a lot of you with smaller ports, that would only be like, you'd only be down, what? Well, you'd be up. We were up 170 bucks or $17, and that was in 5 minutes. Can someone go ahead and take $17 in 5 minutes? Because we were up as much as 170 bucks with one NQ. So an MNQ would have had you up $17. And let's go ahead and divide that by 300 seconds. And still in that situation, you're doing better than the guy who's making $36 an hour. Am I wrong? Anyone want to argue with me on this? Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. Alright, just gonna hang out here. Fucking choppy market. And this is also something else that we gotta bring up. Right? Anthony. Right? Yes. Something else we gotta bring up. You can't impose your will on the market. Right? The only reason, check this out, guys. I mean, I'm not saying we go for a 3-to-1. I don't want to do the 3-to-1. What I'm trying to do is just target known areas here, because I'm trying to target known areas here because that it's familiar territory for price action. We have unknown areas up here. Okay, so I'm just gonna hang out here and see if I get a fill in a known area. That's it. Trusting my system here, baby. I'm trusting my system. Man. Let's see. And I'm good. So I'm using Titan 6-0. Well, actually, no, this is 5-0. I got. What? Thank you. What the hell? Why didn't my chart save? I've been at a disadvantage here. Well, so Titan 6-0 and Titan 5-0 are pretty much the same thing. 6-0 just gives you the option to toggle the longer trend event, which I'm going to do right now. This is, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, God. All right. So let's get Titan AI internal. Do I want that? No, I don't. I want indicators, Titan AI, trade 1348. All right, cool. And here we go, we apply. All right, now we got 6.0. We got 6.0. Okay, so in 6.0 we have show trend following setups toggled on by default. So I'm good. So I'm good with this one here. I'm A-okay with this one. Because this is the larger, more powerful trend. So I'm just gonna hang out here. I mean, like, yeah, it's like $10. Jeez. The market's like, Gabe, you can't make your millions today. And for those who are wondering, like, you know, where to get started, the link is pinned to the top of the comments here. Also, in the description down below at trade1348.com. And this is just a game of patience, and we're gonna see if I hit it. If I hit it, right? If I hit it, if I don't. Let's see what my other trade is doing. I'm assuming ES has probably got me down. ES has got me down $320. Not worried about it. I'm really not worried about it. Just gonna hang here. So you see where I have my take profit here as well? It's also familiar territory. I'm okay in this range. It's chop. I expect it to be in this range. I'm cool with it. Okay? It's patience, and you let the trade develop. Let me go back to NQ. Alright, say patience. Do you have a pass your evaluation in 30 days or a refund? I'm not here to help you pass prop firms. That's stupid. I'm here to help you be a better trader. I'll make you a better trader in 30 days or a refund. I'm not here to help you pass. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. People. It's stupid. Oh my god. You know why trying to make that guarantee to pass a prop firm is a stupid proposition for me? Is because the prop firm's still going to keep your fucking money. And if you don't change your ways as a person, I don't. And that's not on me. That's on you. That's a stupid. That's a stupid guarantee, man. It's fucking stupid. Pass your prop firm and get a refund. Wow. Wow. Wait, how do we get like what, 20 resets? Because it's not the system. It's you as a person, it's you as a trader. It's you as a trader who has to change. Right? The nervous trader would go ahead and probably just like close their position here. Yeah. NQ is looking okay. Like, this is one of those days where, you know, my expectation isn't unreal. I'm just hanging out in familiar territory, and we see if we get the hit. If we get the hit, we do. If we don't, we don't. Like, what am I stressing about? That's why we trade small. And then, right? There you go, in Japan. Good stuff. We trade small, and then we add to our winners. Right? A lot of you guys will go ahead, you'll load the boat immediately. Right? As soon as you get your entry, you're loading the boat. 20 contracts! You're pulling off of Patrick Wyland. Patrick Wyland, he goes in 15 contracts deep instead of loading the boat. You gotta let the trade develop so you can load the boat. Right? You gave the trade a little more breathing room. There's some advanced strategies that I'm going to go over at trade camp tomorrow about how to load the boat, but like never lose money loading the boat. Huh? You know what I mean? Because we're not in this to lose money, especially if you're in a winning trade. The exponential growth as you're adding contracts in a winning trade is insane, right? And then you go, fucking Patrick Wyland's like, yeah, 50 contracts in. And then he runs it up. And then he blows it up. And then he takes screenshots like, yeah, my payout's approved for $2,500. You fucking kidding me? $2,500? Goddamn peasant. That is peasant money. $2,500 is peasant money. It's peasant money, especially for a guy who's actually a trader, who's sitting on camera trading. He's sitting on camera saying he's the best trader on YouTube. Yeah, you guys already know that's not true. Now, I don't need to prove anything, but you guys already know that's not true. Anyways, it doesn't make any sense. So, in Japan, Gabe, I think Patrick Wyland has been watching you. He's not as much of a degenerate. Oh, let him watch me. Let him watch me. Right? Let's see. Alright, 10:45. We're still on this trade. It's boring. It's boring. Yeah, guys, this trade's gonna hit. It is. It's gonna hit. So what gives me the confidence? Well, there's a couple of things that give me confidence, right? Let's look at our instrument cluster. A couple of things. We have Titan curling right here, right? So we go from bearish to bullish. Then we got RSI strength. We got a band. We got a colorized candle. We have multiple confluences. That's why I'm not scared. Now, if I was going short, I'd be scared as hell. I'd be like, why the fuck am I being a contrarian? Right? Now, if you're holding and you're a contrarian, you're fucking hoping. Guys, you never want to trade against the trend. Let me show you what trading... Oh, man. Let me show you guys this. Here we go. But I like drawing now. I have this iPad here. I get to draw and shit. It's kind of fun. Let's go to... How do we delete all this? Okay, cool. We do this, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at this, right? So if you're gonna go ahead and go against the trend, well, you're gonna lose your money really fast, okay? Because the trend is up, right? And what you end up doing is wedging yourself. If you're saying, okay, the trend is up, but I'm going down, right? The trend is up here, right? What do you think happens? Well, a wedge begins to form. A wedge begins to form here, right? And that wedge exponentially, it's growing exponentially, guys. That wedge is growing exponentially. So now you're getting separated from you're getting separated from your money faster. Okay? Because of that wedge, you're getting separated from your money faster. So you never want to trade against the trend for that reason, because what looks innocent initially becomes exponential. And guys, if you're wondering where my stop is, I am paying attention to Titan AI here. But it becomes exponential right there, right? So you don't want to do that. You don't want to trade against the trend. My money's on the trend. Now, we do have a ribbon. It looks like a break of a ribbon. You know, that is usually a clue, like maybe it's time to exit. But I'm still going to live on the trend because ain't nothing else for me to do. There's nothing else for me to do. I'm just going to go ahead and ride this till I'm profitable. Why? Because I traded small enough to not give a damn. I traded small enough to not give a damn. Does that make sense? Let the trade develop, right? Don't impose your will on the market. It takes time. You gotta let the trade develop. You know, it's really, really interesting in day trading. In day trading, right? In day trading, it's funny. No one's patient, right? But for those who've come from the likes of like GME and AMC, you're the most patient sons of bitches on earth. It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay, so what does this mean? Well, this means that maybe for a lot of them, you know, they're still holding on to hopium, right? Or the allocation's so small. It's small anyways. So they can afford to hold. And that is the whole point in trading. You can afford to hold so you can absorb the volatility. That's all this is, boys and girls. All this is. Because even a broken clock is right twice a day. So you gotta give it the time, especially if you have the general direction right. So I'm gonna see you guys later. I'll post results in the Discord. You guys already know how it is or what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna make money. I'm just gonna make money. It just happens. It's what I do. All right. I got one-on-ones. I'm signing out. Also, by the way, what what keeps me from going the other direction? Quite simply, I don't have a trade design down. I don't have a trade design down. Right? You know that good old saying, guys? When you assume, you make an ass of you and me. So I trade objectively. If I don't have a trade design down, I am not creating the trade design down. Make sense? Make sense? All right? Just hanging out here. I'm signing out, guys. Peace. Later.